In this video, we're going to solve a system by substitution. So here outline. In this video, we will solve a system by substitution. Here are some steps that outline how to do this, but let's go ahead and begin. Okay, we can see that we have two linear equations. And this one is actually pretty nice because we have one of our equations already isolated for us. What I mean by that is that equation number 1 here is already x equals something. Now, it's really nice when this happens because what that means is we can take this expression for x and we can plug it into x in the other equation. So we're actually going to take this and stick it right there. And that's going to allow us to figure out what y is, what numerical value y has. Now that's not the only step that we have, but it will get us started. So first we're going to substitute this expression, negative 4y minus 6, in for x. Okay, so we should have 1/2 times that expression, negative 4y minus 6, plus 7y equals negative 13. So what we did was, instead of the x value, we substituted this expression, negative 4y minus 6. Now at this point, we can go ahead and figure out what y is. To do so, we have to start by distributing the 1/2. So 1/2 times negative 4y is negative 2y. 1/2 times negative 6 is negative 3, plus 7y equals negative 13. Now let's combine like terms. We have negative 2y and positive 7y. That gives us 5y minus 3 equals negative 13. Finish solving for y. We add 3 to both sides, and we get 5y is equal to negative 10. Very last step, divide by 5 on both sides, and we get that y is equal to negative 2. And there we have just solved half of our problem. We know what y is, now we need to know what x is. So now that we have a number for y, there are a few different ways we can go about this. We can plug negative 2 in for y right here, or right here. In either equation it will work. Let's go ahead and do the first one because we're solving for x, and this one already has x all by itself. So second, we're going to plug in y equals negative 2 into either equation. So we have x equals negative 4 times not y, but we know what y is, so we get to put that value in now, minus 6. So x equals negative 4 times negative 2 is positive 8 minus 6, x equals 8 minus 6, 2. So we now have a value for y and we have a value for x, and we now have solved our system, and we can write it as a coordinate as 2, negative 2, and that's our solution. Now, of course, we always do need to check our solution by taking the x value and the y value and plugging it back into both equations.